Matt Malatesta here, VYPE Media, with the 4-0 Stratford Spartans coach, Todd Rankin. Coach, welcome to the Coach's Corner. What the heck is going on at Stratford right now?
I appreciate it, Matt. Yeah, we're real excited about this group. You know, this is my first group of seniors, and especially after coming through COVID and everything else. This is a group 4 years ago. They really bought into what we came in with, and trying to sell the whole ETRTW, earn the right to win theme and everything, and really excited for them, the leadership that they bring and everything else. And our junior class, of course, a good, talented group. You know, those guys as eighth graders used to come up and watch spring ball that first year, and would jump in the huddle, and really brought a lot of passion to it. They were undefeated as freshmen, undefeated as a JV. So we really feel like our mix of those two groups right there, plus a couple sophomores, have really gelled well together, if you will. And our team chemistry is rocking and rolling right now. And so we're excited, man. Excited about the start, and we know we've got to take it one game at a time. But we're certainly really pleased with how things have gone so far.
I mean, every game is a game, every win is a win. But beating Site Fair was a big deal. They've been kind of the kings of that district for a while. Knocking them off in the way you did, just talk about what that win did for your locker room.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we've been, working on that one for a long time, and, we keep preaching that hard work's going to pay off. Hard work's going to pay off. And again, now for the kids to be able to see that come through, of course, a lot of respect for Site Fair, well-coached team. And like I said, they've been, big dogs for a long time. But it really brings a lot of confidence to this program and to all of our kids. They kind of see, how transitioning, from the weight room and practice field, how that can add up to wins on a Friday night. So, it brings a lot of confidence. It really does. And just an understanding of the work ethic, those championship habits that we've got to put in there, and how that can all come through.
All right. So you were coaching at North Shore. You were coaching at Klein Collins. You were at Oak Ridge. What did you learn from those places that have really helped you prepare for this type of moment, in building a program over the past 3 or 4 years to get to this point now?
Oh, absolutely. I learned so much from David Amon, John Kay, those guys, the program they built there, which I know you were well aware of, just from top to bottom. How everything matters, the intensity, the attention to detail that you bring to practices and to games every day was just incredible to learn from those guys. The passion that the kids have to bring, and no days off type mentality, and of course, and then going to other programs, like I said, Oak Ridge, and then especially Klein Collins with Drew Savoda there. Again, just attention to detail in every way, shape, or form. We've tried to bring that in here, and of course that hard work ethic and the no days off mentality, like I said, and just these kids have really bought into that, and it's been a lot of fun to see them grow over the last few years, and to really buy into what we're selling.
What's been the strength of your team this year? Is it, chemistry, offense, defense, all facets? What's been the secret sauce so far this year?
Man, that's a great question. Yeah, because it's a little bit of everything. It really is, especially you talk about that chemistry. I mean, right now, defensively, I think we're playing, the best I've seen in the last 4 years. We switched over to a four-man front, 4-2-5, if you will, which I was a part of, at North Shore for years, and we've got a little bit more speed on the field, and those guys are flying around, getting more people to the ball, things like that. So that's kind of been fun to watch, being able to hold Site Fair to 4 yards rushing, reminds me of days back with some of those North Shore defenses and things like that. So it's been a lot of fun, and again, we're gaining more and more confidence in that area. And then, of course, offensively, in both sides of the ball, we've actually got quite a few juniors playing. But to see the way all these guys have come on and mixed in with these seniors and all that kind of stuff, but even offensively to bring some, last year it was the Hawkins Poly show. Ben Mosley moved on, but we had Hawkins Poly, coming back this year. We're real excited about, but we've had a lot of extra receivers and a couple of good backs really step up for us. And so we've been able to be real explosive and, not being a one-man show and being able to spread it out to different people. So it's just been, Matt, a mix of all that. But team chemistry overall is the number one thing. The confidence these kids are playing with right now, and especially after this last win, they're ready to take on the world right now. So we're going to get back to work and all that kind of stuff. But it is certainly helping.
Who are those guys, those alphas in the locker room? There might be a couple who kind of get the troops rally. Like, who are those guys inside that?
Oh, absolutely. On defense, Colin Tenney, one of our senior leaders, he's a guy that everybody respects and listens to. So when I need something done over there, he goes and talks to him. We've got Cooper King, one of our inside linebackers, a junior. He's a guy that just, man, you talk about sideline to sideline, he's making plays all over the field. And again, those two kind of lead our defense right now, and of course there's a lot of good ones over there, but those are two we look to all the time. Offensively, we had 4 senior linemen coming back. Those guys are workhorses on the offensive line, but Josh Highland being one of the main ones there, coming back for us. He's kind of a good sound voice, in the locker room, if you will, and gets the guys going. Of course, with our skill guys, we got Hawkins, Pauly, our big wide receiver tight end guy, and then Tristan Williams has come on, having a tremendous year this year. Tall wide receiver for us, plays with a lot of passion, and it's kind of busted out with quite a few touchdowns for us. So we've got a bunch. We've got quite a few alphas, but overall, they work well for us and are doing a heck of a job. And like I said, when we need somebody to pick us up, we've got several guys we can lean on.
I remember, you had Mark Schmidt, Eric Schmidt at the Woodlands. Now Eric is at, Sam Houston doing big things. You had the Martins, Kirk Martin, his son, they go to a state championship game. What is it like coaching your son? It's got to be really fun, but really stressful.
Yeah, you hit it just right. Absolutely. And, I've been kind of looking for this for a long time, but also spent a lot of time, talking about Mark Schmidt, and being able to play them last year, and Mark's been great. He talked to me, he gave me a lot of advice about what it's like to coach your son and all that kind of stuff. So, but having Nash up here with me now is, something from Pee Wee football there in the Woodlands and and all that kind of stuff. We've been looking for this for a long, long time, and it really is a special time, something that's really incredible. And to see the success he's been able to get out there and have, and being able to seeing what's been thrown on his plate offensively, and he's able to handle it. And those are a lot of things Mark said. Those are the kind of kids you're going to have to drag off the field. I mean, they're there for you every play, and he's certainly fitting that mold, and if you will. And so, but it is a very, very incredibly special time and a special moment through good times and bad. It's good to kind of look over there and we make that eye contact. Sometimes we just know what each other's thinking, and it's a special time.
And finally, talk about the district. You've got Memorial coming up in a few weeks. You still got some juice left on this schedule, of course. How do you keep them, now that you're 4-0, you've beaten Side Fair, how do you keep these guys focused?
Oh man, that is our entire theme this week. Again, these guys, haven't had this kind of success necessarily the last few years. And so that's what we're talking about, honestly, every single day, before and after every practice, about, we can't go out here and waste one. We've got to get back to doing what we've been doing to get to this point, and keep grinding, to stay focused, all that kind of stuff. Because we knew a little more attention is going to come around, and and all that kind of stuff. So, but again, it's about getting out there and getting better, one thing at a time, one day at a time on that practice field, and keep grinding. Keep winning in the trenches, all those little things. They're just, man, you talk about every little Saban quote or every little thing I can pull up, man. We're trying to throw it at these kids and get them to realize, man, we don't know how good we can be. We have not peaked yet. We want our best game to be our last game, and so just to get out there, keep fighting, keep grinding is the biggest thing we can we can throw at him right now.
Well, this guy's got some coaching lineage of coaches he's coached for. Now he's put it in a practice coach. Good luck the rest of the way. Fingers crossed, man. We'll see y'all playoff time. This is Matt with VYPE. We'll see y'all at the games.
All right. Appreciate it, Matt.